Thanks everyone for coming for this very important announcement today in relation to a significant investment in mental health here in New South Wales. I'm joined today by the Mental Health Minister, Bronnie Taylor, the Treasurer, Matt Keane, local member for Parramatta, Jeff Lee, as well as the Mental Health Commissioner, Catherine Lowry. We also have Dr. Angelo Vigona from the Royal Australian and New Zealand College of Psychiatrists, Ms. Rochelle Hadichi, who is the Acting and Clinical Operation Manager at Headspace Parramatta, and also Liana Farabi, who will speak as well, who also does valuable work with Headspace, supporting many young people right across New South Wales. So today is a very important day, but yesterday was very important as well. Yesterday we hit, as you'd know, our 80% double dose vaccination rate here in New South Wales. And I want to thank every single person right across New South Wales for the effort that they have made in going out and getting vaccinated. That effort has ensured that we've been able to open up safely. Tomorrow will be another day where restrictions are being lifted right across New South Wales, and that could only have happened not because of the government, but because of the great support, the great efforts that people have made right across our state. So I want to thank everybody for the work that they've done, the efforts they've made, the sacrifices they've made, and that's ensured that globally, not just nationally, New South Wales has led the way in this space, and very much it is the people of New South Wales that are leading our nation out of this pandemic. Today's announcement in relation to mental health support is very, very significant. It's a $130 million investment. And in many ways, mental health is the untold story of this pandemic. Yes, we focused on the economy, we focused on the health side of things, but for many people, this has been a very difficult time, particularly young people who haven't been able to go to school. Many young people right across the board, but also people who have struggled with their businesses closing, being out of work, and we need to make sure as a state we continue to invest record amounts in providing that support for people who need it. So this investment today, which Bronnie Taylor will speak more about, will provide more services, more beds, more counsellors. It will ensure more appointments right across the state to give people who need help, who need assistance, that extra bit of support. But I also want to say today, in relation to this significant investment, the government can only do so much. The government can put a significant amount of investment in, but really we need people right across the state to look after each other, to reach out to those people who you know are going through a tough time, to encourage them to seek help if they need it. We can provide the funding and the services, but we need everybody to come together and look after each other. We know that there's going to be a difficult journey ahead for our state. There will be challenges that come our way, but if we continue to do what we've done in the past, and look after each other, look out for each other, that will get every single person through it. We don't want anyone to slip through the cracks. We want to provide the funding, which the Treasurer has allocated as part of this significant announcement. But ultimately that will only go so far. We need everybody right across our state to continue to look out for each other, to look after each other, and we will get through this difficult time. Also want to make a quick note in relation to schools opening. It's a great day tomorrow. Kindergarten, Year 1 and Year 12 students are returned to classrooms. And now I know that many kids are excited, many parents are excited, but I know there are also parents and children who are nervous. We believe that the measures we have in place will ensure that we can open up our classrooms safely. We know that there'll be challenges along the way. We accept that, but it's incredibly, incredibly important that we get kids back into the classroom as quickly as possible. So tomorrow we have 3 years going back, and the following week, all kids will be back in the classroom. I want to thank the teachers, particularly across our state. We have 90% of teachers who have now been vaccinated. That's incredibly, incredibly helpful, because that's ensured that we can get our classrooms open, our kids back to school as quickly as possible. So I say to parents, please have confidence that the measures we have in place will keep kids safe and teachers safe in the classroom. It's a very important day tomorrow. We need our kids to get back into learning as quickly as possible. We know it's great for them, it's great for parents, and I believe that the work that the Minister has done, Sarah Mitchell, has been outstanding, but I particularly want to thank the parents and the teachers who have made the effort to go out to get vaccinated, because that's ensured that we can open up tomorrow our classrooms safely.